What if I told you that it's possible to own a home today without putting any money down? Let's talk about these unconventional ways to make you a homeowner against all other odds. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to make sure that you don't miss out on any of the latest home buying strategies. Are you tired of losing your money on rent and dreaming about buying that home? Are you worried about not having any cash for a down payment that will even make this dream possible? Well, you're in the right place. My name is Stephanie Lavelle, and I'm a top producing agent in Chicago. I'm going to show you how you can buy a home legally and ethically with little or no money down, so you can finally have a place to call your own. Let's jump right in. The first option for a no down payment loan is a USDA loan. These loans are backed by the U.S. Department of Agriculture and were really designed for low to moderately income families looking to develop homes in rural areas. So who's eligible for getting this loan, and what are the specific requirements for it? Number one, the rural area needs to have been identified by the USDA to be eligible for this program. Number two, there are some income requirements that you need to meet. If you are a household of 1 to 4 members, the income limit for the household is $110,650. If your household is 5 to 8 individuals, your household income can go up to $146,050. The third requirement is that you need to be a U.S. citizen or non-citizen national, and you have to agree that this will be used as your primary residence. Lastly, just like with any other loan, you need to prove that you have a good credit history and that you make your payments on time and you're able to take on the obligations of a new loan. The 3 biggest benefits to this loan is that number one, it's 0 down payment, so it's 100% financing. The next is you have lower interest rates because it is a government-backed loan. And next, there's really flexible credit guidelines, which can be super helpful for someone that has less than perfect credit. The next option for putting no money down is a little more specific, but definitely worth mentioning, is a physician's loan. This is a specialty loan product for medical professionals because when they come out of school, they have a high debt-to-income ratio, but a great potential of earning. So here are some of the requirements for this specific loan type. You do need to be a doctor, a dentist, and sometimes they will even qualify veterinarians. Number 2, you do need to have a medical degree and proof of employment. Number 3, there is a credit score limitation of 720 or higher. However, if your credit score is 685 or higher, you can still qualify for the loan if you can prove up to 6 to 12 months of cash reserves. Now let's jump into some of the benefits. Number 1, you don't need to put any money down and you don't have to pay any private mortgage insurance. Number 2, typically when a loan goes through underwriting, they look at all of the debt to income ratios. And in this case, they actually treat the medical debt differently so that you can still qualify for the loan. Number 3, it allows for higher loan limits, which means that usually when they look to your debt to income ratios, they will only allow you to purchase so much, but because of the income potential, they actually allow you to borrow more. And the 4th is that you typically are offered special rates and terms on the loan itself. Okay, 2 down, 1 to go. But before I get to the next one, comment below which one of these loan programs you had never heard of until today. Last but not least, let's talk about the third way that you can purchase with no money down. This is called a VA loan. VA loans are backed by the Department of Veteran Affairs, and this is really a specific loan product for veterans or other service members and some select military spouses. Now let's talk about the requirements. Number 1, you have to have a certificate of eligibility proving your military service. Number 2, there is a minimum credit score of 620. And number 3, this does need to be your primary residence. Now let's jump into the benefits. Number 1, there is no down payment. Number 2, there's no private mortgage insurance, which can save you a ton of money over the life of the loan. Number 3, there's a limitation on closing costs. A lot of times, you can even ask the seller to credit back for the closing costs. Number 4, there's no prepayment penalties if you want to pay off the remainder of the loan. Lastly, the VA will give assistance to any borrowers that are in default of their loan due to some temporary financial struggles. If you want to explore these ways to finally become a homeowner but are unsure where to start, click the link in the description for a personal consultation with me. If you found these strategies helpful, give us a like and subscribe for more insights into your home ownership journey.